about May? Let's see. Let's find out. So, let's see what you're dealing with. There's just the new moon in Libra, which is another fellow air sign, right? And I feel like it's always I always feel better in Libra, and I'm also an Aquarius, so let's see how this lunar placement is affecting y'all. Alright, so let's see it. Okay, so we have Alpha Draconians, corrupt, unethical, and cults. So, this, I feel like you're dealing with an energy that might be coming off as better than they actually are. I'm seeing corruption, unethical things. If you notice, this reptilian is dressed like a holy man, right? He's dressed like a priest. So be careful of the wolf in sheep's clothing. There's somebody in your vicinity that, or in your world right now, that is kind of backstabby. Showing up looking one way, but actually plotting and thinking another. So, let's see your advice with dealing with this person. Okay, not the whole deck. Jeez. It's like, alright, you want some advice? Take it all. Maybe I won't be grabbing a card from here. Let me double check. Triple check. Oh, maybe I will. It's just being stubborn. Spirit's always being stubborn. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card, right? I like that. I always believe if you see doors opening, go through them. If you see them closing, find another door. Called. Soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. Right? Many are called, few are chosen. Being chosen means also that you choose it. Choosing the path that you're called for can be rough, right? You don't get away with the same things that everybody else does, right? When you get called for a certain, if you're chosen, right? Like, you should know by now what the chosen are, especially if it's showing up in your reading. So, to be chosen is to choose also. Once you choose, once you've made that decision, though, like, it feels like your karma is a lot harsher than other people. Like, you see it come back, like, immediately. You talk bad about somebody, bam! Somebody's talking bad about you, you know? It's like, it really quickly comes back because you're held to a higher standard than other people. Like, you can see other people doing some fuck shit, you know? And you ain't allowed, right? And Spirit's gonna let you know. You know, if certain things are not in the cards for you. So yeah, I feel like you're held to a higher standard. And also, you're a walking target. for people like this. Alright? The energy vampires, right? The people who want to take your gifts, or people who want to show up looking more morally superior to you or whatever, as though you're not already favored by spirit, right? Let them do what they gotta do. Let them be ridiculous. Because everybody who is chosen knows it's not an easy fucking task. It's not something that you just wake up and think, you know what? I just want life to be a little extra hard so I can help humans, right? Yeah, I mean, also as an Aquarian, like, you are a humanitarian. Bottom line. It's part of the deal. That's why personal love is so difficult. Because you have so much universal love, right? And then relationships can infringe on a lot of your purpose. You know? You have to find somebody who is also called or also chosen. Somebody who also chooses this path, because normal people, like, you have discernment. You can feel their energy. You can see if they're good or bad for you. You can know intuitively about people. So just be cautious. Pay attention to the people who keep you really close. Not to say that you shouldn't trust anybody, but trust yourself first. You know, trust your intuition first. First card out is the Hanged Man, out of the tarot, sorry. The Hanged Man. There's something holding you up. Let's clarify that. It's showing up right under this Alpha Draconian. Somebody's trying to slow your roll. Trying to slow your process. Somebody's trying to keep you distracted from your purpose. Almost like trying to beat you to the punch, right? Well, good luck, because there's only one of you chosen for that job. Every chosen person has a specific job. So let them try to beat you. Because ultimately, they'll just lose, right? They weren't the ones chosen. They weren't the ones that went through all the freaking hardship for it. They're not the ones who had to do all the shadow work, all the same shit that you did to get where you're at. So let's clarify this and see how we can get over it, or get through it. Alright. The Moon. You need to allow yourself to see people for what they are rather than what you wish they would be. Also, the Moon is Pisces energy. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Is telling me, be careful about your reactions, your responses. People are paying attention, right? They want to get the worst reactions out of you. They want to make you look crazy, right? They want to make you look bad so that they can take your calling, right? Nice try. The Hermit in reverse. You're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. Also, that's a Virgo energy. Virgo Pisces. Maybe this energy is your comfort zone, right? Like if you belong to a church or something, maybe these people are like your best friends or something, but there's something here you're being called to walk away from, right? Eight of Cups in reverse. And then the Swords, you're all up in your head worried about something. This is like not getting sleep, or it could be them not getting sleep. Very defensive, on edge. Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse kind of goes hand in hand with the Eight of Cups. It's like walking away and no longer communicating with somebody. The Star in reverse is why they want to take the spotlight from you. The spotlight that is yours. They don't want to see you succeed here. They want to intervene on your success. Don't fight. Just stay busy. Work hard. Slay hard. Temperance, yeah. Be patient. This is Sagittarius energy. It's time to be super patient. I know people are going to be trying to test you. Show them your countenance, right? Show them your calm. Show them that scary silence if you must, right? Because silence is more intimidating than yelling and arguing and debating, right? Five of Wands, yeah, somebody is going to try to fight you. But with the Five of Swords in reverse, you ain't fighting. You just won't. Or they're trying to start shit so that you're stuck in the middle of a fight. It's like just adding to your hardship, right? They're just trying to add to it, trying to put you in a bad headspace so you don't get as much done, right? It's more distracting you from your purpose. Yeah, the World card is showing up. You're going to be closing out a cycle with this person. I feel like you're going to be very peaceful about it with the Temperance showing up. I feel like you're just going to show up. You don't even need to explain yourself. You don't owe them that. You don't owe anybody that, actually. So, any need to, like, explain yourself, any need to go into details about anything, you actually don't have to do that. You can just sit there, let them vent whatever they gotta vent, or like, you know, whomever. Because it does look like, you know, they could even be starting drama in the sense of trying to get other people mad at you or seeing you in a certain kind of light. But eventually this is going to come back on them. Alright? It always comes back on the shit starter. So just be patient. Alright? It's coming back on them. They gonna learn. Alright, so moving forward from this, what can you expect? Page of Flamingos or Page of Swords in reverse. Swords Swords and Wand. Both the Page of Swords and the Page of Wand are in reverse right now. I feel like it's really telling you you need to not communicate with this person. With the Fool in reverse, it's like, don't be foolish, don't do anything you'll regret, don't over-explain yourself, hold your peace. Remember, anything that you say or do can be held against you. Alright, we hear that in the Miranda rights, but the same is true for every scenario, right? Anything you say or do can be held against you. So, if you must say nothing, say nothing. If you must do nothing, do nothing, right? In regards to this. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to lose a lot for doing this, for putting you in this energy. This is also a spiritual test for them to see just how corrupt they are, how unethical they are. Judgment happens in a lot of ways. Chosen ones typically get to be the frontline men of judgment, right? And women, sorry. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. I'm saying that because here comes the sun. The sun card is your success is inevitable. Your abundance, your prosperity, your happiness is inevitable. You've got to be okay with letting the past stay in the past, though. Four of Pentacles, build on your own, right? Like, if you see this person is building their foundation on their own, their financial foundation. They're working on, you know, their own growth, their own development at this time. Five of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you won't be left out in the cold, right? It's not in the cards for you. You're meant to be very abundant. Ten of Cups in reverse, right? We have 10-10. Endings and new beginnings. Let me clarify this. Because it's the opposite energy of... You know what, though? Not entirely. You might not be looking for love in, like, the romantic sense. Because I see you getting a lot of coin. I also see you walking away from things that are emotionally, like, a lot. We already know about Aquarians and their feelings. We avoid feelings at all costs. Every time. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you already made up your mind about that. You're like, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to put myself in that position. That's not what it's about. The Chariot. This kind of goes back to that Eight of Cups. There's going to be a lot of movement in your life, right? And this is going to require a lot of strength. You have both Leo cards out, the Sun and Strength now. And the Chariot being Cancer energy. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like this movement is going to take a lot of strength. Ace of Pentacles, you're going to have to let go of something here. This could be like a coworker or something. I'm seeing it as a very competitive energy, like they want your spot. They didn't sign up for your spot. You did. I see a lot of like envy. Is this karmically going to affect them? I feel like it's going to affect their health. It's going to affect their finances. It's going to affect their home life. It's going to affect their friendships. It's like the more that they try to push this negativity into your life, the more they're really pushing it into their own. They're really digging themselves a grave here, right? That's what they're doing. They done fucked up. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. They're not going to have this breakthrough that they're hoping for, right? Because they're coming off from this energy like they're going to, like, overtake you in some kind of way here, right? It's like kind of this energy of, like, they want to beat you there, right? They want to beat you to your destiny. Well, good luck. Four of Swords in reverse. They can't relax. It's like all that they think about. They're literally obsessed. Like, this is actually like a disorder, I think. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe like this is somebody that you... This is somebody that you share with. Somebody that you're not selfish with. I feel like you help them a lot, and you feel like a sense of camaraderie with them. Maybe they've helped you. Whatever the case is, it's very backhanded help, right? It's really to help themselves. Six of Wands. Yeah, you get a lot of recognition, attention, especially with the Sun and the Six of Wands. It's like you're really the spotlight, right? They see you as the star. You are the star, right? They see you getting a lot of recognition, a lot of people looking up to you, a lot of, and well, that's because that's your duty here, right? You're supposed to help a lot of people, so naturally you're going to get a lot of attention. The Lovers in reverse, Gemini in reverse. Why is this showing up? Because this is not a love reading by any means. The Lovers also talks about making decisions, right? And with the Two Pentacles in reverse, I feel like it's just saying like a decision's been made already about your life, about where you're going, right? That decision has already, it's already in place here. The ball's already moving. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, they're not going to be very successful in trying to thwart your success at this time. Knight of Cups. Also, having the Knight of Cups with the Lovers in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, people might be trying to make like a love offer to you, or like try to like start some sort of relationship with you. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, so I feel like that doesn't work out, right? And this, with the Empress in reverse, it's like because you know, like, you're a divine masculine sign, so you're most likely showing up as a divine masculine. But you know this isn't your Empress, right? Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. You know this isn't your person. So, like, they come in with an offer, somebody comes in with an offer, and they're pissed. And this could be why, they're trying to stomp on any success that you may have, right? Because they wanted something with you that just didn't play out the way that they wanted. Oftentimes, too, like, love is masked under hate. You know, like, if somebody feels like they can't have you, sometimes they turn into a total dick and try to ruin your life because they can't have you. It's narcissism. But that's also showing up here. It's also kind of like, yeah, I feel like this person might have, like, romantic feelings towards you, but they struggle with that. Why? Well, they're trying to ruin your life. Why would you? Why would you? This is a really fucking interesting reading. It's kind of like, it reminds me of, like, I don't know if you've ever had, like, a friend who had, like, a really, like, gay crush on you, and they weren't, like, out of the closet, and so they projected that in kind of a weird, kind of bully type of way. Like, I feel like this person has, like, feelings for you, but doesn't understand their feelings for you. And because their feelings are not being reciprocated in the way that they want, it's like they're showing up in this hater-ass energy, but there's such a fine line between hate and love, right? You literally cannot hate somebody that you don't love, right? It's obsession is what it is. I feel like somebody's obsessed with you, right? Kind of like, if I can't have you, you will be miserable for the rest of your life, and I will ensure that. That's kind of what I'm seeing. They just want to halt all your progress because they don't want you progressing without them. It's not going to work. But you're going to see it for what it is. You're going to see it for what it is. Dude, you're getting the Hermit in reverse. This could be a Virgo. You got it twice. That's why I'm saying that. Heavy Virgo energy. It would make sense. I hate saying that because I love Virgos. It would make sense. Virgos are earth signs, right? You're an air sign. Thing about earth and air is air is all the way up in the clouds, right? We always think about the impossible. Always like we're the inventors, the humanitarians. We think of the grand scheme of things, right? Earth signs can be very grounded, right? They can try to pull you down from your cloud and be like, no, be down to earth like me. And you're like, I'm not down to earth. I'm a fucking bird, right? Like, I show up to earth sometimes when I want to. But, like, honestly, it's not really our nature to be down to earth, right? You know, like, even with water signs, like, we understand, like, the only fish that goes with the flow is a dead one, right? Like, so, like, sometimes you have to go against the current, you know, sometimes you have to go against the mainstream. And we're a very rebellious sign. We're not looking to be brought down from our cloud, you know? We're not looking for somebody to, like, you know, and this is where they might be trying to, like, take you from your sense of purpose, too, because your purpose is all the way up here, and they're like, but I'm down here, and I can only stay down here, and it's like, well, that's your purpose. Like, you know, apparently, you're living it out like it's your purpose. It's like if everyone were to focus on their own purpose rather than trying to be hyper fixated on somebody else's, people would get a lot further in life. Yeah, you might be dealing with a Virgo though. And it's rough because Virgos are intelligent, they're funny, they're eccentric. They can also be manipulative, controlling, domineering, right? Like, let's give both sides of that coin, you know, let's be realistic here. If you don't do things according to what they feel is the right way or the logical way, then they shit on it, you know? And you're not thinking in the same way that they think, you know? Your visions, your dreams, your aspirations are out of the realm of conception, right? They can't conceive of it. Inconceivable! It's only wanting to show me this Hermit in reverse, I think. What is your ultimate outcome here? In this situation? Princess of Wands. Clarify that. Okay. I'm seeing Queen of Cups, Princess of Wands, and Prince of Discs. You might work with kids. Because these are two younger energies here. Alright, one masculine, one feminine. The Queen of Cups. It's somebody who's very emotionally mature, very creative, very inspirational, nurturing, right? It's almost like the mother figure here. Might have kids. People are going to be looking up to you. Coming back to the Six of Wands, you're meant to be a leader, right? Whether or not you have kids, I'm really like catching this download where you're meant to lead, right? You lead people with your maturity and with your compassion and with your strengths into a higher place, right? You help mature them. You help them think more clearly, right? Like, air is all about thinking and logic. There's a reason that you are the most intelligent sign in the zodiac here. You are an excellent thinker. And I feel like your purpose here is to really like lead others, whether it's children potentially, or it could be other adults. But it's like people who are just in a lesser awakened state of mind, right? You're helping people wake up to their abilities, wake up to thinking higher, right? A higher way of thinking, their higher selves even. It's your job to wake up a lot of people. Believe. Strange encounters, right? This might seem very strange to you, right? Very out of the blue, but there's a reason for it. I feel like you're really being led by spirit right now. You're really open to the ethers, right? Like, before you make any decisions, it's like you reach out to your higher self and you're like, all right, is this the decision I want to make? When you're faced with shitty people, you're like, what's the karmic lesson here? It's like you ask the deeper questions. It's very beautiful energy. It's like, also, you might be having some crazy spiritual experiences, right? It's all part of this purpose, right? It's part of your soul gifts. You're training for the big day, the big stuff, you know? This is part of this stepping up into your sense of purpose here. People will be jealous of you. People will be obsessed. Alright? People will have their, they won't understand your path. People will want you to be completely raptured by their purpose, right? They want you involved in their shit, helping them grow. And, which is great, you are there for that, but also you're there for you, right? And you need to prioritize yourself at this time. Codgo. A predestined series of events is due to occur according to divine timing, going back to that Temperance card, divine timing. This has been orchestrated at a higher level to integrate the paths of people with whom you have soul contracts in this lifetime. Trust in the doors that close just as much as in the doors that open for you as a result. This energy of this person here, going back to that, who feels this like obsessive kind of way towards you, it could be due to a soul contract that you've made, right? When we have soul contracts, when we have these soul ties, we're kind of faced with these people until we reconcile the tie, until we realize the purpose, learn the lesson, move on. Just trust that this is all working out in your highest good, even if sometimes that may seem confusing and it may seem like people are just trying to start something with you. It's all about your reactions, your responses. It's about how you handle yourself in the situations. You need to be showing up like a Queen of Cups, right? Whether you're masculine, feminine, whatever, I don't give a fuck. You need to be showing up in that compassionate, very mature, very responsive energy, not reactive, right? Treat everybody, I don't give a fuck how old they are, like they're all 3-year-olds. If you must, right? In your mind, in your heart, just see them as young baby souls who are just trying to get to the next level. And when you perceive them in that way, it makes it a lot easier to work with them and understand these lower vibrational tendencies that they have, right? Because they're not grown, right? Even if their bodies are grown, their minds, their souls may not be as grown and developed as yours. Be patient, right? Just be patient. Really focus on being as balanced as possible. Keep your reactions reasonable, But yeah, this is pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.